Hello, my name's Helen. I'm head of business events at Meet Bristol and Bath, and today I'm going to talk about the stunning city of Bath and why you should use it for your next event. So in terms of our location, we're located in the southwest of England. In terms of accessibility, we have an airport in Bristol, and it will take you from landing to get into Bath city centre 40 minutes on the bus. And then in terms of connectability from Bristol Airport, there are 100 direct routes, mainly from mainland Europe. For global connectivity, that's absolutely possible via the hubs in Amsterdam, Paris, Dublin and Frankfurt. If your delegates are coming into the city via the train, there is a mainline train station at Bath Spa, which is in the centre of Bath. And from there, it's a very easy and short walk to most of our venues within Bath itself. If you're coming from London, it will take around about 1 hour 20, probably about 50 minutes from Cardiff. In terms of discounted rates on the railway network, this does exist for conference delegates if they're travelling on select routes on the GWR network, and that includes travel from London Paddington as well. If your delegates are driving in, it's worth mentioning there is a clean air zone in Bath city centre, but the easiest route is through the M4 and then down via the A roads that way. In terms of the surrounding area of Bath, we are blessed in the city in terms of the fact that it's a very green city on the borders of the Cotswolds, Wiltshire, and if you are wanting kind of a dual city experience, you're looking at a 12-minute train ride into Bristol. So, some accolades for Bath. Bath has a double UNESCO World Heritage designation. There are 2 universities in the centre, Bath Spa and the University of Bath, and we've got an extensive literary heritage, including the likes of Jane Austen, Mary Shelley, and we host a range of literary events and festivals. We're very much a creative city of film and TV. The Georgian architecture throughout Bath provides a stunning backdrop for the likes of Bridgerton, which the 2nd series is coming out at the end of March, Persuasion, and also recently we've had filming for Wonka, which is the new feature film coming out. Both Bristol and Bath were named the most progressive cities in the UK in 2020. And Bath is the only place that you can bathe in natural heated springs at the Thermae Bath Spa. So a beautiful addition to an event or an incentive group coming into the city. So I thought I'd list some kind of experiences that delegates can enjoy when they are in Bath. We do have a wide range of venues, but equally we have some stunning experiences for the incentive side of things. In terms of culture and creativity, we obviously have the Bridgerton themed tours and experiences. We're renowned, we have renowned galleries, including the Holborn, which is the picture you can see there, and the Victoria Art Gallery. Glass blowing is a favourite with the Bath Aqua Glass. And we have one of the world's most extensive and important collections at the Fashion Museum. In terms of the outdoors, we have the beautiful River Avon running through the city, and that means we can participate in paddleboarding and the narrowboat tours. Stunning central walks in and around Bath. And you have the ability to unwind in the Thermae Bath Spa, as previously mentioned, and that's the picture that you can see there with the stunning backdrop of the Abbey. We have a beautiful 5-star hotel just on the outskirts of Bath called Lucknow Park. It has its own on-site equestrian centre, so you can enjoy horse riding whilst there. The region as a whole is well known for its hot air balloons and the fiesta that takes place every year in Bristol, but as part of that, we have regular flights coming out of Bath, in particular the Crescent. You can enjoy top-class hospitality at Bath Rugby and Bath Racecourse as well. And then with Sport for Choice of Food and Drink, we have lots of private dining possibilities in lots of Bath's historic venues there. You can see the Roman baths with canapé and drinks reception, and you can have private dining in the pump rooms as well, which are attached to the baths. You can experience the food and drink scene with food tours and artisan producers throughout the city and the surrounding areas. And we have Michelin star dining in terms of the Olive Restaurant and the Oak, which has just been awarded a green Michelin star. And it would be remiss of me to present without mentioning Bath's famous Christmas market, which takes place in November and December. I won't go through these in detail, but this gives you a highlight of some of the venues that can be found in Bath city centre. and then moving on to the outskirts. So there's the Lucknam Park that I mentioned before. The Aldwick Estate actually has its own on-site vineyard, so you can do wine tasting there as part of your event. And Folly Farm is a beautiful farm. It's located on the Avon Wildlife Trust, so any profits that they make are ploughed back into the area that they have there and the Wildlife Trust itself. Some exciting new developments. We have the Assembly Rooms in Bath. The National Trust is actually taking ownership back of that in 2023. There will be an exciting new visitor experience as part of that, but that's all we know at this stage, but we can continue to share that as we find out more. And there'll be lots of development in terms of new homes, and restaurants and hotels in those two quarters mentioned there. And then hot off the press, the Bath Abbey have had a huge amount of money put into them recently, and they're looking to be able to host events in their crypt area, but also in the Abbey itself. And we're thinking it could be very large dinners in there. But again, we'll share information as and when we receive it. So in a nutshell, this is us, Meet Bristol in Bath. We cover the entire region. We offer free venue finding, free group accommodation finding service. We're happy to source conference partners and suppliers and arrange site visits for you. You can see everything else there, but please do connect with me on LinkedIn. And we've also just launched our new Instagram channel, which is Meet Bristol and Bath. Thank you.